We've talked about Kotak Bank being arguably the stock of the day. Let's see how it does right now. In fact, so what more can you say to that? But let's see if that continues to be the case when we fully open. Let's go to Harsh now, though, because he's put together some information for you that talks about how rapidly this business was growing before the curb came through or the ban came through, and why this could be such a significant move for Kotak Mahindra Bank. Harsh?
Yeah, absolutely, Alex. So two restrictions placed. One was on the credit card business from onboarding new credit card customers. Let's first talk about that piece. In terms of loan growth for 9-month FY25, we saw a loan growth of in Q3 of roughly 16%. 3% QOQ was the loan growth. Overall, credit card though, growth was just 2% YOY, negative 2% sequential. And when I'm looking at the 9-month number, it was in fact negative 9 months. So before supervisory action, you saw credit card AUM at 14,505 crore. The current credit card AUM is just 14,117 crore. So this has been a drag with regard to the overall business of Kotak. That's what I'm trying to highlight. This business will now get booted, which is a key positive. Now let's talk about customers, because online onboarding of customers now allowed. Over the last 9 months, Kotak has only been allowed, or maybe 10 months, Kotak has only been allowed to onboard customers through physical channels, which is through bank branch. So therefore, what we've tried to do is we've tried to cull out the customer growth over the last 3 years. 2.6 crore customers in FY21, 5 crore customers in FY24. The growth clip even in the last year was around 22% on that high base and 24% CAGR growth. But in the last 10 months, the growth has just been 4%. And that has essentially impacted your overall loan growth as well, likely. And because of that, deposit growth and loan growth have been muted. Look at the 5-year CAGR on advances and deposits, and you look at the 9-month growth, absolute growth, 9 months of both of these businesses. It's far slower than the 5-year average. Likely pick up in some of these numbers, and which is why you're seeing a bit of a zing on the stock. Last off, what analysts are viewing this as, those are some of the target prices on your screen, including the upside by analysts on the street.
Thanks, Harsh, for getting us the details. So what's interesting over here is the kind of reboot that we are going to see in terms of the credit card business from here on. And the target price, the highest one that we have is 2,330 by a Jefferies. And currently, you have the stock which is trading at around 2,000, at least in terms of pre-open, 3% upside coming in there. But the next stock that is in focus is a similar field. You have SBI Cards. Let's pull up that one. The stock actually ended with gains of around 4% yesterday. Today, pre-open is indicating a marginal uptake. It is the big brokerage call of the day as well. You have Macquarie, which has gone ahead and upgraded an SBI Cards to outperform with 1,000 as the target price. You have Agam, who's standing by to get us more. Agam, what is making Macquarie positive on the company, and a good upgrade coming in on that one?
Certainly, well, Macquarie has upgraded, Macquarie's has upgraded our SBI Cards to an outperform, putting a price target of around 1,000 rupees per share. As per pre-opening currently, it's indicating, well, around 820, which means a 25%, near 25% upside even from current market levels. And among the reasonings mentioned here is that Macquarie feels that there is a tide turning for SBI Cards. They do suggest that channel checks are indicating credit card slippages to plateau at the moment. And they're also looking at credit card costs to come off by substantially over the next couple of quarters. They suggest that other catalysts include falling rates, easing liquidity, tax cuts, and RBI's incrementally moving towards and focusing towards unsecured loans are among the many reasons why Macquarie seems to be a lot more positive on SBI Cards, and hence the upgrade that you see here.